Out here at the Cajicala practice fields with Arizona State head coach Kenny Dillingham, just getting underway with spring ball. Coach, does it feel like it's already season 4 for you out here in Tempe?
Yeah, feels like it's season like 8. But no, it's been good. First 2 days have been really good. Good guys, good work. Like our team.
When you think about the past 3 years, where do you feel like you've grown the most as a coach and being able to be the head coach you want to be?
Yeah, I mean, gonna get better every year. Trying to be better this year. I just think I understand the role, understand like what things are important, what things affect our players, what things don't, what things to spend my time on, and I'm always trying to grow and always trying to get better in that aspect.
With a little bit of time to look back at last season, what were your takeaways from last year's team?
Yeah, I mean that team didn't win as many close games. I think that's really, a lot of it. You win 2 more close games and you're a 10-win team just like that, and that's crazy to process it like that, but that's the nature of football and that's the nature of the game is you got to win the big moments, and we just fell short a few times last year.
What are your thoughts on the roster you've been able to put together, get some really big-time transfers, Amarion Miller, Reed Harris, Cutter Boldy in the transfer portal, and how they can maybe be in a position to win some more of those close games?
Yeah, I like the guys we put together. I like the team we put together as a whole. I mean, Rain Vinesbright's been awesome as well. JT, Amarion. I mean, there's a bunch. Owen Long. I mean, Lyric. I could go on about the guys that we've brought in that have a lot of experience, and that was our goal, was just to bring in a lot of snaps and bring in guys that have college football experience.
And a few of those guys were some of the top, most highly sought after guys in the portal. What's that like as a program now, with the addition of Hines Ward too, to be able to attract some of those high-level talent?
Yeah, I think guys are now seeing that some of these guys that we recruited are going on and they're getting drafted. And there's these draft experts talking about how he's the most prepared at his position in the draft, and whereas potentially 4 guys that were not in the top 900 ranked in high school are going to be drafted in the first 4 rounds. If that happens, it's the first time in Power 5 history, according to ChatGPT. That's crazy. That just shows the development, and it shows the type of kids that we're trying to recruit, guys that are driven and guys that are passionate.
One of the top guys that we'll probably be seeing going off the board early in April, Jordan Tyson, just saw him out here today. What can you say about his character, his skill, and what NFL teams are going to get in a guy like that?
Yeah, I mean, he's just an unbelievable person. Obviously, his skill level, he's a freak talent, unbelievable body control, makes contested catches. His acceleration and out of breaks is special. But really what separates him is his intelligence and the person he is. And somebody's going to get a guy who's going to play for a long time, and he's going to be able to, put on billboards and be really proud that he's associated with your organization.
I know it's early, but your thoughts on Cutter Boldy and what you've seen from him just in the locker room and out here on the field?
Yeah, guys like him. I think guys like all of our quarterbacks right now. I think they're all just really personable. They're just one of the guys, and they all care. And I think that's what you want out of a quarterback. You want the care level high, and you want them to be able to lead their teammates.
You said earlier in the week that this is the biggest in size and length that you've had. How's that going to be an advantage for you guys this fall?
Yeah, I mean, if we look good in shorts and a t-shirt. Let's see what happens when the pads get on. Let's see what happens if we can move people forwards and backwards. And if we can do that, it usually wins games.
And new indoor facility on the way. It's in the works. What excites you most? You've talked about it at length, that how that's going to be a game changer for not only you guys but the community as a whole.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's just going to create a great experience for some fans, depending on how they end up, working it. It could be it's going to be 200 yards of covered space, cool air, tailgating, fun, grass field outside. So we can really put it together to be one of the most unique experiences in college football.
You got some more open practices coming up this spring?
Yep, Saturday nights are all open for us. I believe other than Easter weekend, I think we're still leaving that Saturday night open. So I think Saturday nights are open all Saturday. Bring the family out under the lights, watch practice. Hopefully it cools down a little bit and it'll be a fun environment.
And last thing for you on that note is your message of Activate the Valley. What's your message to the community right now about where the program's at and how they can continue to help?
Yeah, we're still in a really good direction. I feel really, really confident in where we're at as a program, where we're at as a culture, the direction we're going, big picture. So I'm really excited, and ticket sales and going to be another sold out crowd, going to be one of the places to be on Saturdays, and one of the largest cities in the country. So get your tickets, buy your tickets, get your Saturdays ready because it's going to be another fun year.